Hey, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your time, your love, your energy. Yeah, I just appreciate you being here, you guys. Let's get into the message. Check out Otter Spirit if you guys want to. There's 2 links in the description for a discount. Also, 144 from the stars. That is soul family to me. So check him out. We're going to get right into the message. Okay. So what Spirit is bringing up today, it's interesting, okay? Spirit is bringing up a recent activation that you went through, or it's a recent awakening. Awakening. You've had this new awakening recently, okay? Or somewhat recently. This doesn't have to be recently, I guess. This is your most previous awakening. That's what I'll say. It's your most previous awakening, okay? Okay, let's get into it. They're bringing up some people or a place that you were in when you had this awakening, okay? There was some people around you and a specific house that Spirit is bringing up where you had your awakening, and they're saying that you're going to know. You're going to know what we're talking about. There's a certain house that you were in and specific people that you were around, and there was a reason for this. Spirit is saying that this whole environment that you were in was needed. It was required for this awakening, so you could see yourself clearly. Okay, there's specific people, and like I said, a specific environment that you were in. Okay, this was all required for this awakening. And what happened here? In the previous awakening that you've had, you've unlocked something. Okay, you've unlocked something. There was some kind of lie here that you were telling yourself during this lifetime that you have put to bed, okay? And it has something to do with not filling up your own cup. It has something to do with that. Okay, but you've already put that to bed. But what we're talking about right now is uncaging something, unlocking something here. And what this is inner wealth. This is spiritual wealth that you've unlocked. And why I'm saying spiritual wealth is because you see the connection between everything. So now, like, what I'm saying is, like, when you're walking outside, you don't just see, like, the grass, the sky, a tree. It's like you see the actual connection between everything, okay? And everyone. You have realized that we are all mirrors to each other. And because of this, life is very different for you right now. The way you're looking at things is very different. Okay, you're seeing a symphony play out instead of just nature. You're seeing a legit symphony. Okay. Now it's interesting because in this reading, this is why I'm saying you've unlocked some kind of spiritual wealth. And what I'm going to say is, when you unlock this inner spiritual wealth, all of a sudden you have how do I say this? The possibility and the potential for all types of wealth become available to you. Okay, so you've got prosperity in 2 different decks. Okay, this is why I'm saying you've unlocked something. Okay, you've transcended something, but this was after a time of your angels. Check this out. Your angels are bringing up that they made you pull back your energy, like retreat twice here. Okay, I'm feeling your angels almost place you in some kind of a timeout. That's what I'm feeling. It's almost like a timeout that your angels have placed you on. And they want to let you know that this was an initiation. This was an initiation. They needed you to take a timeout and handle this, is what I'm getting. And it has to do with the mirror. How you see yourself, how you see everyone else, and the connection between all of it. This was required for you to move forward. Now you have been taking conscious steps forward. You move with intention, okay? And where you're going, right, is to prosperity. And that's what I'm saying is you've unlocked some kind of inner wealth. And this is what's leading you to this outer wealth, okay, in the physical realm. It had to start within, okay? So you have transcended something here, okay? The Pegasus is relevant. Bees are relevant. And this is it. Here you are, okay? You're going on this other journey, right? And here's another card of you going on this journey. And this journey includes going with the flow, okay? I feel like in this card, you know, there's a witch right here and there's no light on her stick, okay? Like she doesn't even know. I feel like this is where you were before this awakening. You didn't know. This is where the confusion comes in. Which way to go, what to do, how am I gonna, how do I even make myself happy, okay? This is why you needed that timeout. Your angels had to put you on timeout so you could learn what makes you happy. It's so simple, right? We confuse it. What makes me happy? Now you're on a journey. See his light, this stick, he has a light on it now. Okay? You are being guided. You're listening to the guidance. And this is how you're moving now, is with guidance, with intention. Okay. So I'm feeling someone here. Right. Okay. So like I said, on this other stick that this witch is holding, there's no light. This other stick that this wizard is holding has a light. So this is what I'm feeling. There's something that's been activated inside of you. Definitely you've unlocked some kind of inner wealth, and it's now happening in the physical, and it's because you found the wealth within. So this is why this is happening. There's some kind of connection that Spirit is talking about here, a specific connection. And what I'm getting here is that there is a specific connection here, a specific relationship that Spirit is bringing up that you thought would never heal. Twitter, you gotta go right here, baby. Okay? It's okay. You thought would never heal. There's a wish coming true here for you when it comes to your connections. Now, whether you're looking for someone to just understand you, or you have a connection, you're in a connection already and you just wish they would understand you, or you wish something in connection, okay? Spirit's bringing this to you. There's something about connection that you have had a hard time with, okay? And Spirit's helping you with this. The angels are asking you to be the light, okay? And you've had to be. This is what I'm getting, okay? You've had to be the light. That's what it is, okay? Okay, you've had to become your own light, you guys. This is what I'm getting. You didn't know which way to turn. And I feel like this is why Spirit, the angels, they put you on a timeout so you could find your inner light. And you did. There's your light lit up again. Okay, you are the light. Okay, someone here, you are listening to your higher self. Okay, you have needed to be the peacekeeper is what I'm getting. This is what you do. You're just that one to like always find both, reasonings on both sides and just wanting peace. Okay, you've always been that. And it's because you are the light. That's why. You are the light that people look to, that people follow. This is what your angels are saying. Your angels and your spirit guides are coming out saying this today. So the stones today are angelite, phenacite, and green calcite. So your angels made you go on a timeout here, you guys. But it was very useful, is what I'm going to say. This timeout changed you. It unlocked something inside of you, and it unlocked some kind of inner wealth where you are seeing the beauty within, the beauty all around you, and the connection between everything. And this has brought out this inner wealth inside of you. And this is why we have prosperity twice. It's because you're on the road to that. It's inevitable. As within, so without. It's happening. Okay? You're on this new pathway of seeing the connection between everything and literally being your own light, your own guidance. Okay. Okay. What I want to do now is I'm going to get one of these. Before we get an angel, yeah, I split it on transformation. That was the first card I saw. Transformation, death and rebirth. This is what I'm saying. And the old tower had to fall. There was something that was not lining up here. Okay, 10:10 on the clock. And this is why the angels forced you in a timeout somehow. And they're bringing up, for some reason, you guys, for someone here in specific, the angels are bringing up a specific house that you had this awakening in, and they're saying you're going to know what we're talking about. And so they're trying to say that there's a reason why this happened the way it happened. The environment needed to be just right for you to go, fuck it, finally, I need to change. I can't do this anymore. There needed to be a specific environment around you for you to be able to get to that point and make a decision to live life for yourself. And not just that, but to see the connection between everything. Okay, and to put you on this pathway to prosperity. But it had to happen inside first. You had to find the prosperity within to find it without. All right, there you are, okay, before this awakening, not seeing the rainbow, not seeing all the beauty that's around you. You just weren't seeing it because you're so focused on what's been going on, and rightfully so. You've been through a lot, okay? So there's no shame here at all, okay? Because, like I said, this is why the angels are bringing that up. There's no shame here at all because the environment had to be in a certain way for you to finally go, fuck this. Like, I need a timeout, or I need to figure this out. I need to find out who I am. I need to find out what makes me happy, and stand up for myself. My inner peace is non-negotiable. You had to find that. And the only way to find that is to retreat, to go within, to stop for a second. And this is why the angels are saying there is a specific place they're bringing up that you are going to remember where you had your awakening. And it might not be a house, but it could be a specific environment, okay? That could have been very harsh, is what I'm getting, okay? And the angels are saying it had to be that way because the environment was crucial, okay? It was critical to your awakening. That's going to resonate for someone. What, Twitter? She's staring at me. What's up with you? Okay. Boom. Temperance. This is alchemy. This is temperance. This is taking that time out, finding out who you are. This is exactly what you did. And you've alchemized some kind of pain here. So that we know. 7 of Pentacles. You've done the work. Look at this, you guys. 7 of Pentacles with 9 of Pentacles. You've done the work. And it's coming in because you alchemized something within. Okay? There's something within that you've alchemized. Wow. Okay. That's great. I love it. Okay. So we know this. You've alchemized something. Whatever was keeping you small, whatever was keeping you back, some kind of, childhood trauma, shit like this, that was making you not see yourself clearly, this has been alchemized. You had to find your inner light. I'm so done. Thank you, God. Triumph. Okay, the Chariot, and this is you letting the soul lead. You had to find that inner light, that inner guidance, not letting your physical body guide you anymore. Yes, I'm going to honor my feelings and honor how I feel, right? But I'm not going to identify with my emotions and my thoughts because I'm not that. I came here, on a mission. I came here to do something. And the first thing is to be happy. What fulfills me? Because that's what's going to drive me forward. It's your passions that gets you here. Nothing else. It's your desires, your passions. And you can't know what that is until you have this time out and realize, what do I even want to do in life? Who am I? And boom, closed out cycle with the universe. And I'm just going to say, you have a lot of support from the universe here that has been pushing you forward. The universe has been guiding you to do things, you guys. No doubt. We have 3 major arcanas here. All 3 cards are major arcanas. We have the Temperance, we have the Chariot, and then we have the World card. And then we have the Fool. All major arcanas. This is huge, okay? This is big energy. There you are on your journey. Like I said, you're going on a journey. And you're being guided by your higher self is what I'm getting here. Because I keep hearing you had to find your inner light. That's your inner guidance, and that's your higher self. Your higher self is connected to powerful beings. What is this? Your higher self is being counseled by higher beings right now, you guys. This is what I'm getting. Your higher self is being counseled right now and being guided by these powerful beings on the other side. We're going to pull an angel because I'd like to know who's guiding you right now. I know your higher self is guiding you. You're in touch with your higher self. You needed this time out. This was an initiation. You became the light yourself. You needed light. It's like, you know what this is, you guys? It's almost like someone here it's almost like someone here wanted a savior. They wanted someone to just come and rescue them from their life. It's like, fuck, someone just come help me for a second. I can't do this. And then I feel you becoming your own savior. And you're like, I don't need anyone to do this. I can do it all on my own. But also, you're learning now that it's okay. Okay? It's okay to have help from others. All right. What else, Spirit? This is a celebration. This is a celebration. Okay? You are starting to pour into yourself and celebrate yourself, is what I'm getting here. You are celebrating yourself. Whoever this is, you're learning how to celebrate yourself. And as within, so without. When you start celebrating yourself, others will too. So there is connection here, you guys. There's connections coming in here. And also what I'm getting, very interesting, what I'm getting here is beings celebrating you right now. Because no one knows us, especially like, I just feel like there's beings that watch over us, you guys, that they know our story so well. They see what we've gone through. And when we do this, when we pour into ourselves and we learn something more about ourselves on a deeper level, it's like there's beings that are celebrating us. I feel that. I really do. I feel that there's beings celebrating you right now. And this is a victory. Let's get one more. This is a victory. You know, this is where you're going. Look at this road, okay? Not knowing which way to go. And then this is the difference, you guys. Knowing exactly where to go. Okay. And I think that Spirit is saying all roads lead home. Bodhi. Okay. What came out, you guys, is heartbreak and loss. What did I just say? Holy shit, this is exactly what I said. There's beings on the other, I'm not kidding. There is beings on the other side that they celebrate these victories with us. They have seen, 333 is relevant, but they have seen the heartbreak and the loss that you have fucking been through, you guys. You are being recognized and rewarded for this. This is exactly what I was saying. Wow. There's angels and beings on the other side that have watched you go through your lowest fucking moments, and they know what it took for you to get here in this moment now. They know. They've been there with you. They've been watching you. We have 333 out here. You're being recognized and rewarded for all the obstacles and the challenges. Look at this. All the heartache and the loss, all the obstacles and the challenges that you have been through, you're being fucking rewarded and you're recognized for that. So do not think for 1 second that the angels and the beings on the other side don't see that. They see what you've been through, you guys. Okay? And it does help. It helps knowing that. For me, it does. They've seen your pain. They've seen what you've been through. And that's why they know how hard it was for you to get to this point. And they're so proud of you. You've unlocked something inside of you. This was an initiation. That's why we have beautiful uncaging and initiation. This was an initiation. Boom. This is the timeout that I'm talking about. The angels had to put you on a timeout to look at this. Heart chakra, firm foundation. So your emotions, okay, were getting the best of you. I think that some of you were identifying with your pain for a while and your trauma, which we all do. And we have to constantly remind ourselves that we're not that. We're not that pain. I'm not my past. I'm not my parents. I'm not my family. I'm not my friends. I'm not these thoughts that keep invading my fucking space. I'm none of that. I'm none of it, and I'm all of it at the same time. You know what I mean? And another 3 came out, and then we have 4. Okay. So you have a firm foundation when it comes to your heart now, your emotional body, after a timeout. We needed this timeout. Definitely. And now you have this firm foundation. 333 is mastery. You've been on a journey of self-mastery here. Learning who you are, but also not identifying with your emotions is what I'm getting. Big time. So now you have this firm foundation after taking this time out. Something you can build on is what I'm getting. Why is that? This keeps wanting to come out. Okay, the angels are making sure that this is what you needed to pour into yourself because there was a lot of mental conflict here. You needed time to pour into yourself. I know, Twitter. Good girl. Twitter's trying to get as closest to me as possible because it's raining and it's cold. And then I have Charlie right here passed out on the blanket. Yeah, here we go. Another 4. Okay, so 4s are relevant. My hair is everywhere. Again, heart chakra. Okay, this was a biggie. Use your heart chakra. Boom. Beautiful uncaging. Something has been unlocked in your heart, you guys. Wow. All right. And that's what it is. This is what it is. It's a grand symphony that's been unlocked in your heart. And what I mean by that is that now it's like you don't just see nature. You see the connection between everything. This is unlocking inner wealth. That's what I'm getting. You are unlocking inner wealth. And as within, so without. Wow. Okay. I forgot about my necklace. My mom got me this necklace for Christmas. Let's see. It's got peridot because that's my birthstone. And then it has chrysocolla, malachite, and azurite. I love it. It's beautiful. It looks like antique, you know. That's why I like it. It's because it looks old. I love that. Yeah. So there's something that's been unlocked in your heart chakra, no doubt. But also I'm feeling that you let your emotions lead you for a while. And now you're not identifying with that anymore. Okay, let's get one more. It's okay. Yeah, it's raining and it's starting to get on the cards. I'm sitting under a tree, but it's starting to hit us. And it's so cute because the animals are still with me, even though it's raining. Like they could go under the house, you know what I mean? Because it's still raining on us, but they're here. They're here with me, and I just think that's so cute. Thanks, guys. The animals never let me down. Never. They've saved my life, and I mean that. Okay. Yep. Okay. You have been tempted in different ways here. Okay. I feel like there's been lower spirits that have been trying to guide you. Someone here, you could have been dealing with some kind of addiction. And this addiction, it was a lower spirit, okay? And it was trying to distract you from the real problem, from the root of the problem. So you wouldn't be able to heal. But we have the Fool here with new beginnings. You're not listening to this voice anymore. Someone here, you were guided by a lower spirit for a while, and it had something to do with some kind of addiction. It was distracting you from your greatness. It was distracting you from your higher self. That's what this is. You have connected with your higher self. There was a lower spirit here that's been trying to distract you from that. But now you have the guidance again. You're listening to your higher self. That's what this is. Okay. All right. One more and we'll leave it. Okay, so someone here, you've unlocked inner wealth. That's what I'm so done. Judgment and prosperity begins. We have prosperity twice already out here. I just want to show you real quick. Okay, this is why I'm saying you're unlocking some kind of spiritual wealth. And it's starting to happen in the physical. This is exactly what I've been saying. Judgment's been called. The truth is out. And you know that you are capable. Okay? That's the difference here. I feel like you know you can do this. You know your potential. And like I said, the connection, you know, this seed right here is what I'm looking at. There's a seed that's been planted in you during this time, okay? Whenever this last awakening happened, okay, your most previous awakening, something unlocked inside of you when this happened. There was a seed that was planted, okay? And this was that inner wealth, the inner prosperity, okay? And as within, so without. It's starting to happen in the physical. So cool. And again, with partnerships, there's something about connections here, okay? We have connections coming out a couple times. There's something about connections. And I do feel you've had a hard time with connections. I feel like Spirit's been showing you the truth about some of your connections here, okay? Shining a light on some partnerships. You see the truth. And there could have been some people that were influenced by lower spirits that were trying to distract you from this truth. Judgment's been called. The light is here. And not just that. You know now that you are your own light. You are your own guidance. You are your own fucking savior. You don't need anyone to come and save you. Okay? So now I'm going to get you an angel number and then we will end here. My cards are getting totally wet. 1 second, guys. I cannot believe this. They're totally wet. Shit. I have to dry them real quick, you guys, because they're going to be ruined. Fuck. I'm trying to wipe it on my pants, but it's not working. Okay. I have to we'll just end this message. Let me get an angel number for you guys. So yes, prosperity is starting to happen in the physical realm, and it's because you found inner wealth. So as within, so without. And I split it on eye candy, and that's what that's about too. It's intuition, inspired action. That's beautiful. And then light up. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You are becoming this inner light. Or I mean, you're connected with this inner light, this inner guidance. This inner wealth. Prosperity came out 3 times. Hey, angels, what do you want to say? 3333 social skills. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck is about to change. It's time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Do not let your ego get the best of you. 3333. We have 1 on the bottom of the deck. What is it? 444. Protection, you guys. And this is exactly we are getting 333 and 444. So these are your numbers, okay? It says, get ready for the good things that you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people. This is interesting. Okay. I just lost my place. With the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Okay. All right. This is happening. 444-3333. Okay, I love you guys. This is the message. I'll see you in the next one. I have to clean up here because my cards are getting soaked. I love you guys a lot. You have unlocked some kind of inner wealth, and as within, so without. It's happening in the physical. It's inevitable. And it's because you found it within. Okay? I love you so much. Amazing job. The angels are bringing up, I'm just saying for someone, a specific place that you had this awakening in a specific environment with specific people around you. They're saying that this was all necessary for this awakening. Okay? and for this uncaging and unlocking of this inner guidance and inner prosperity. All right. I love you guys. See you in the next one.